Hello, everyone. I think we're just about ready here. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there, setting everything up. Whew, a good dinner. Very good dinner. We got a couple new subscribers I recently saw. We're at 128, which is amazing. Let me set up chat real quick and everything will be good to go. I have a surprise for all of you. You'll see when we open the game. I finally went into the dungeon. Oh, you know which dungeon. And I was able to pull out some good loot. Oh, no. Twitch. No, Twitch. What are you doing? Oh. Disgusting. Indeed. You'll see what I mean in a mere moment. First, let me set up chat. Twitch. And YouTube. Bop. 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 There we go. Okay, everybody. Who is ready to see what I was talking about? First of all, this is our newest weapon. This is basically the best weapon we're going to be able to get in the game up until we claim our main weapon. This is the Burial Blade. It has two modes. One, a sickle. Very nice. Very nice. One, a sight. More of a war pick, but whatever. So, what do you guys think? Oh, there. I'll have to refresh this page as well. God damn it, Twitch. Never works properly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It has a particularly nice heavy attack. First of all, it's unique as it brings it down. It's a narrower attack. And then its heavy attack is really good. Its normal heavy is just a quick swing. Like that. And its charged heavy is very, very special. It does this. That attack has an insane amount of range on it. Allow me to demonstrate. So, first let me go into the dungeon. So this is the dungeon. You can see the code right down there. Glyph cipher. CUMMMFPK. It's perfectly fine. More blood for us. CUMMMFPK will bring you to this dungeon. This dungeon is amazing. You'll see why in a second. Just give it a moment and you will be amazed. So all you gotta do is walk right out here, stare at this wall in this exact position. As you see, other people are waiting. Ritual completed. You get currency. And technically you can do this almost forever. This is how most people play Bloodborne, right here. However, making any more progress in this dungeon is almost impossible. Because, as you will see, right behind where I am, normally there's a red health bar sticking out where I am, right? But there's not this time. You guys can mostly see my health bar when I am not in the way of it, but this dungeon sets your health to 0. Which means you take any damage, you die. And as you can see, that's a basic enemy, by the way. this dungeon is incredibly dangerous. You take any damage, you die. There are lots of very powerful enemies around. There are shitloads of enemies. They take a lot of damage. There we go. There we go. But they give you a lot of money. And this is how you play Blood. As you can see, that has an insane range. Oh, he fell. Probably like a kunai? You're not really slinging ninjutsu very much, so certain weapons wouldn't work for you, like the fan and scythe weapon wouldn't work for you. Those boost ninjutsu specifically, they just take up your slots. Probably just a kunai would work really well. Or like, I mean, you are, with this idea, you are a member of the Yuki clan, and they specifically use kunai, and they have a special version of the kunai called the Senbone Needles. So there you go. Whoa. Whoa. So remember these guys? These guys are incredibly dangerous now. There's actually 2 of them in this room. Any damage kills me, remember that. But these guys... There we go. There, this is what we want to do, because that guy up there will fucking murder us if we don't. There we go. Ritual Blood 5. They drop ritual items in an incredible place. You can make it look like whatever you want. I just care about mechanically what it does. And mechanically, I believe the Yuki clan, I believe they count as kunai, so a dagger. There we go. This is the dungeon. The dungeon. Oh, and what a dungeon it is. Now we have a few to level up with. Unfortunately, you can only get weapons and echoes, like blood echoes, from the dungeons. You can't actually get any like armor or anything, so we can level up a good few times just from doing that, right? So we will go into skill here. We can increase our thing, or we can increase our health to a 30, increase our arcane to a 36. I mean, yeah, you can try that with like a technique or something, or maybe a unique weapon you make. That could be cool, yeah. Oh, I forgot to buy this. I also gotta buy that. As you can see, we can now buy the Uncanny Burial Blade, which is the weapon we're using in the shop now. We can also use this, which we will be. This is just a better pistol than what we have. Oh, we already bought one. Okay. So this pistol, it, I mean, looking at it, you can probably tell what it does. Fires 2 bullets. 2 bullets. What that does is it widens the gap for visceral attacks. so they're much easier to do. Alrighty then. So, before we go any further, we have a boss to beat. So, whoa. As you can see, it does pretty good damage. Very devastating punch there. And a fast melee. Twin stone blades, very nice. So there's a particular boss we are going to want to defeat here. You can hit them with a visceral, with a sparkle attack, so long as your weapon isn't really, really slow. Going down here. And avoiding the old woman who will try and grab us. There's the bloodshot eye. That's a rare drop from them. But our arcane is so arcane increases your drop chance significantly, actually, by quite a bit. So there you go. But my favorite part about this weapon is its its dodge attack, man. It's so nice. As you can see, its attacks have a little bit of armor on them too. I'm getting my ass handed to me here, just trying to show them off though. Damn. Its dodge attack is really nice. It's really fast. There we go, yeah. Whoop. There we go. Twinstone Blade? Twinstone Blade, damn. Discovery at 35 is a little bit insane, not gonna lie. Are you ready to defeat the beast who defeats me? There's an enemy up ahead. He's right there. You can see him, he's like a bundle of bones. He's pretty dangerous. As you can see. Come on. So the reason I chose the burial blade sorry. There we go. I used to be able to dodge through that like 100% of the time. It's been a while. There we go, it's like that. Yeah, that's the timing. The fucking camera break beast. You can see where it got its name from. Nice. I was looking for inspiration for my... Well, okay. Spark Hunter Badge. That is very good. Yeah, that was the beast I was talking about. That thing fucking hurts. As far as like what the Yuki clan does, because you want to be using ice and stuff, which is the Yuki clan. So they primarily are a Shuriken Jutsu clan with some Kinjutsu and Ninjutsu hybrid stuff. Although you want to be using like weapons, so Kenjutsu and Shuriken Jutsu are going to be your main things. So a melee weapon and a throwing weapon. Beast Pellet. Beast Pellet, damn. Fucking Discovery at 35 is a little bit insane. I'm just going through here, just picking everything up while we talk. There we go. Bloodstone shards. So, like I was saying, you want probably a shorter weapon, because you don't want anything two-handed. So like a short sword might be good for you. Is this? No, it's not equipped with that. Okay, I might as well equip that later. A short sword might be pretty good for you. I suggest probably like a short sword and a kunai as your main weapons, because you can dual wield them if need be. So a short sword and a dagger. I would consider that a war pick. Or maybe a light hammer. There we go. Alright, we can get on back on our path then. So, now we have a couple of options. We could go into the DLC, or we can complete this dungeon over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the dungeon chain, so I can get access to more dungeons. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, if it's like an ice pick, I think in the 5e manual there is like an actual war pick, so it'll be considered one of those. Like, how much damage? I mean, it's still just gonna do like a D8. There's no like effects, but you can how much damage does it actually do? I haven't looked at the war pick stats in a while. I believe it's a D8. War pick, yeah, it's a D8. It's a D8 with no. It's a one-handed D8 weapon, which is actually pretty good, especially for its one-handed properties. It doesn't actually have anything special on it. Yeah, that could be pretty good. That's not too bad. What's really going to be a lot is like the rest of your supplies, like your throwing weapons and such. God damn, these things die really quick. So this is the normal campaign dungeons, if you would. There's a specific boss that I'll be showing you guys at the very end of this dungeon line. honestly, for you, I mean, you can basically use any weapon that isn't two-handed with the Yuki clan, because you need to have one hand free for a kunai or something, because a lot of your shit is based on that. Whoa! Did not think there was another guy there. Also, my camera is getting fucked. There we go. There we go. All right. Blood vial. Oh, I forgot you were here. This is, I believe the burial blade is one of the trick weapons. Yeah, trick weapon wielded by Garum, the first hunter. Yep. There we go, and we bring it down on him twice, or once, and then he dies. You can use like actually a hand axe would still be pretty good. I would consider it like an ice axe. Ice axes were primarily daggers, though. Or are you talking about like a proper ice axe, like one of the ones the Vikings used? No, that was a sea axe. So an ice axe, you could use that as a hand axe, or if you wanted a battle axe. You could consider that like a... I'd go with like a... Probably, I'd go with like a... Cause, okay, what are some pick-like style things? I'd still go with a war pick if you want. Because it has to be one of the weapons in the book. There's no getting around it. I'll let you go with a sickle. I'll let you go with a sickle as well if you want. If you wanted something a little bit lighter and like literally a light weapon for proper dual wielding at low level. Oh, this is just a second entrance to that room for some reason. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. A sickle could also work. I'd also let you get away with using it as a light hammer. Whoa! Not expect me to be in his aggro range. What? What? Oh, they would rush me. There we go. Any more questions, Draco? I mean, alright. I could see you being able to use one. As far as like a... Yeah, I mean, you could use it as one. I just kind of leave it up to you, what weapon you want to be wielding. Because at the end of the day, what it looks like doesn't matter. You can make it any weapon that is a piercing one-handed weapon. I mean, technically you can make a nice pick into any weapon you want on that sheet. So long as, like, mechanically it's one of those weapons, I don't care what it is. It could be a long sword for all I care. Okay. Let's get the hell to the boss. There's the boss door. I forget what this one is. Ah, it's the possessed beast, possessed soul. These guys are weird. You were? Okay. There's one. God, yeah, I forgot this guy has a lot of fucking hit points. There we go. So that attack he just did really fucking hurts. I forgot how hard that is to escape. Go. That's a grab, by the way. Tempering bloodstone. These are all really low quality bloodstone. What do you mean, like the throwing aspect of it? Like how it is thrown? Oh yeah, these guys have insane defense. And then what do you mean by that, Rick? Well, like, they explode into poison too. Be careful. 2. Okay. Oh, didn't take my own advice. So that's deadly poison. You can see the skull for that is red instead of blue. Ah? Forgot that can happen. There we go. That arcane damage our weapon does is really nice. Oh, 2 mold level 2 is something we need. Hey, it would still have the property. It would still have the property. If you just don't want to throw it, just don't throw it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there, but I was confused about your other question. Oh, there's a guy. What? Right in front of me. Fumarians, that's what these guys are called. Yeah, it still have the throwing property. What it looks like really doesn't decide what it does. Now, there is a thing to modify and make weaponry. It's part of a chart, specifically. Like a big old chart. Ritual Blood 3, damn, that's high level. What? I'm the fucker back there. One, 2. So, if you want to make custom weapons in the campaign, you're going to need smithing tools, specifically, which will give you access to the chart, the armorer's chart, and that allows you to make custom weapons and give them specific bonuses for a trade-off of material and points on the chart. Weird number to land on, considering that's a whole number. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we can shoot this guy and... yeah, see, it'll be much easier to hit him because of our repeating gun. It'll be much easier to get a visceral attack on him. In here, there should be another ritual item. Yes! The Hintertomb Chalice. That will allow us to enter a new dungeon. Huh. Oh, yeah, they're starting to throw 2 now. He did a 2 throw. He did a quick 1-2 throw. Yeah, one of the ways down. This leads just back to here. So that chalice must have been the reward for this section. Indeed we are. The player in this game actually takes more damage. So basically all of your resistances are 0 when you're not wearing any armor. But in this game you do actually take extra damage from fire. Also, fire interacts with your health bar in a specific way. Because you yourself are a beast. Yeah. You yourself are a beast creature. And you have a problem with fire. Ah, these guys. So they will spawn big ass fireballs that hurt a lot when they touch it. Oh, you personally, that's an issue. Being allergic to fire sounds like a big fucking problem. Are you allergic to warmth or specifically fire? Ah, speaking of fire. There we go. The ritual blood. Cursed fire bloodstone gems. So cursed gems have a drawback. They're usually more powerful, but they have a drawback. Like any cursed item. A lit sparkler, huh? Yeah, that do sound like something human larvae would do. And human larvae. Quicksilver bullet. Keep in mind, we do take 2 bullets to fire this weapon at once. Ritual blood. Okay. Aye. Human larvae. Remember when poison control would come to your house and tell you that a kid had drank bleach? I know what you meant, don't worry. Ah, what a time. I need to get a cat stand. Wonder how my brain is doing. I remember one time. Go on. I'm sure there's going to be a very interesting story that has something to do with someone doing something real dumb, most likely a human larvae. Ah. Tempering blood gem. Oh boy. Go on. I think I know where this is going though. Right. You've heard the old lore. This is a pyromancer, and it's a very difficult boss fight. As you can see, she is very fucking fast. Oh. Also, as you can see there, she has a shitload of phantom range on her attacks right there. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. You know, those stopped being toxic around 2013 or so, but I'm guessing this was far before that. I see. Ow. Well, did you die? That's our ticket right there, by the way. Come on. Damn, that little combo she does is difficult. Move. Now, sure, all of her like smaller attacks will do double damage. Oh, I got hit by all four of those hitboxes. The range, though. There we go. That's some good stuff. Ooh, fucking lucky bitch. Damn, what fucking did. One, two, get ready. Nope. Give me a second. I'll read those in a second. Ooh. No, she could have had my ass there. If I wouldn't have forced her to retreat on that. I thought she was going to do the other one. Oh, fuck, I tinked. I barely tinked off of that. Okay. Give me your fucking heart. Okay. Milk and water. Ah. Central Island Root Chalice. Sharp, damp blood gem. That's actually something we want. Alright. My mouth as punishment. That never happened for me. Mostly because that's just another way of poisoning your child. There we go. Hello, gents. Go. Guess there's not much to complain about then. I mean, well, at least within the last 20 years or so, psychology and psychological... The fuck? Oh. Has come very far. We got a lot of gems to equip once we're back at the house, by the way. I'm excited for that. School's always hell. It fucking sucks for everyone, especially in America. Holy shit, we have one of the worst schooling systems in the world. Oh, this is a boulder place, yep. You can tell by the fucking floor. We have one of the worst schooling systems in the world. Shin, how long till the mimic? There isn't one. There are no mimics in this game, just like Elden Ring. There are chests that are trapped, but there's no mimics. That's why I haven't been hitting any of the chests. Took a long time to break that habit. I think I played through all of Elden Ring on my first 2 playthroughs, just hitting every chest, even though I knew there was no mimic in the game. Oh, hello, sir. Personally, I would love for mimics to be... Huh? The ghosts already? No! Oh god, and they give you frenzy. I forgot about that shit. So this is a poltergeist. They're called ghosts. And they give you frenzy. They are very difficult because if you're a certain distance from them or you're facing away from them, they will become invisible and you cannot lock onto them while they're invisible. Alright. Blood vials, I assume. Fire paper. Madman's knowledge. Personally, I would like mimics to be in both games because they're really, really fun. It reminds me of DS2. In the first section of DS2 in New Game Plus, it turns a normal chest into a mimic, which is amazing. Some blood vials, that's good. Quicksilver bullets, that's good. I see you. Thick, cold blood dew. I do. I've used them occasionally, but only in one specific dungeon or in like scattered across many campaigns. I rarely use them. Mostly because I find myself rarely using like. Oh yeah, you do noting. And then he pulls out a club and tries to hit us with it. Ritual blood. Tomb mold. Alright, that was this side section done. Alright, let's go to the main section. Let's go. B. Okay, I understand. B. Two, three. Yeah, I mean, as far as shapeshifters go, I use those, but not like mimics specifically. Hell, like the first part of the Naruto campaign is all about like deception and such before you get good abilities to detect. So I guess that'll work. Oh, damn, I thought that tree would block it. What is the running heavy on this weapon? Okay. And the running this? Okay, there's no running that. What the fuck? He wrapped right around me. Oh. Ah, where is she? I think she's down below. Where's that dingin'? There she is. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, we're almost fucking on me. That's alright. Honestly, it really depends on like the party's composition at that point, because if you got no one that wears armor, which I often have, then they might not even put it on. In fact, I think in the last 3 years... Yeah. I just love armor. Mine don't. Mine rarely use armor. They just rely on their stats to give them their AC. Hold on. No, I think there's someone's yelling at someone else in my living room. Okay. Hold on. Forgot to use the right screen. Alrighty then. Technically, there is no, like, mechanics like that in the game, so I understand their frustration. I think this is the right way. Okay, yeah, this is the right way to go. It's that door. The Sage's Wrist. That is something we do need. That's another ritual item. Fuck was that? Ah, it was the boulder. I see. Yeah, that leads there. Means this is the way. We have a very different way of DMing. That's interesting. Here. To mold. This is the treasury room specifically. Usually a bunch of good items in here. There we go. Keep it in our line of sight. Move left. There we go. This is where we're supposed to go. Because for me, personally, I don't do, like, uniqueness amongst items, right? Every item is always the same no matter what, unless it is on paper specifically stated to be different. And very rarely will I make stuff like different sizes and such. I fucking hate it when DMs do that. Like, the nuances of roleplay make a difference in an item's mechanics. I fucking hate it so much. That's why I don't do it to my players personally. You can make it realistic without having to do that, right? Like I have. Because let me restate, fucking hate it so much. When a DM does that to me, despite my lack of being able to play for 7 years, I just kind of don't want to play. Also, those prices are completely bullshit. A lot of them don't make any sense. That's the second treasury down there, if you were wondering. So the lit up treasury has more stuff in it. But we don't need any of this stuff like gold or anything. That's no use to us. That, however, there will occasionally be an item on here instead of a head. Here's the thing, right? D&D states you can buy around, I am pretty sure it is around, hold on, let me check. There we go. So D&D states that the price of, because the price of plate mail is ridiculous, right? It's 1,500 gold, which is a lot. It is a hell of a lot, which is an extraordinarily unrealistic price. Keep in mind, for that much gold, you could buy 150 mauls, a 100 longswords. These prices aren't very realistic. A realistic price for everything was, I'd say, make the weapons almost double their actual price. Is this the way to the previous boss arena? Yeah, yes it is. Make the weapons double their actual price and lower the cost to plate mail down to, I would probably say the best price for that stuff would be like 800 gold. Because there's still a massive disparity between that and like the price of every other suit of armor. Which is funny, because armor in D&D is one of the worst ways to get AC. If you want a lot of AC in a campaign, armor is one of the worst ways to do it. The best way to get AC in a campaign is magic or stats. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just telling you, like, my personal... Yeah, I already opened this. What was I doing? I'm just telling you my personal, like, idea of things since we're discussing how we do things. Because for me, right? I don't think I've ever told you this. But for me, when I do a campaign, I like to make my campaigns as realistic as possible while still being fun to play. Tumerian Descendant, this guy. He suffers from a height issue. He's so damn tall that most of his attacks can't even hit you. Ah, thank you for the warning. So... Ah, now he splits his weapon. Yeah, see, his weapons somehow magically come back to him. That's an attack you don't see too often. Whoops! So, one of his greatest weaknesses as a dual wielder is visceral attacks. I will not be. I unfortunately don't really have the time to do that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe I'll be able to squeeze in some days, but between streaming and DMing 42 hours a week, I really don't have that kind of time, unfortunately. Although I would love to. I know what you mean. Okay, we can level up now. We also got a bunch of new blood gems. Honestly, it's pretty exhausting, if I had to tell you the truth. Woof. Takes the fucking wind out of you. Just fire damage. That is increased arcane damage. That's increased physical damage. Is that tempered? That's the tempered blood gem. That's about what I thought it would be. It's not that, right? I run a lot of campaigns for a lot of groups simultaneously. Like I said, on average I DM about 42 hours a week. And it's between 3 different groups, so I don't exactly got times for breaks. However, I will be taking an extended break after my current campaigns are done. I'm gonna go try and see if I can fish for another twin bloodstone gem.
Welcome. Very well.
As it is fucking crippling. Oh, that might be good, yeah.
Farewell, good man.
Yeah, the worst part is of all the fun my players have with it. I know it's kind of odd to say, but one of the reasons I don't want to stop is because, like, my players, they are having so much fun with all this stuff. Wow, that fucking staircase murdered me. I did not expect him to go into his primary combo immediately. Whoopsies. Alright, I dropped something. Okay, come on. So if you're wondering why we can't put, like, paper on our weapon, it's because our weapon is naturally enchanted. One of the reasons I wanted this, it's one of the only weapons in the entire game that naturally does arcane damage. There we go. Indeed. I understand why it happens. Yeah, it's wider than you think it is. There it is, baby. Twin bloodstone shards. while we're talking about this, I'll grind a little bit in the sticky dungeon. Yeah, because I'm only playing one campaign right now, and it's on Wednesdays, and we frequently do not play because there's just way too many players, and it doesn't work out too well because the DM will cancel if one player is not available. Which, you know, I get it, right? But it is exhausting. It is what it is, though. I'm sure time will come. What's crazy is, though, is that I have DM'd solo campaigns with that player. The DM for that campaign, I've done entire campaigns, like multi-year long campaigns where it's just him. So you would think he would be okay with people missing, but apparently not. Oh. Oh, it is exhausting. You know what? It's fun either way. There we go. This is the ultimate grinding strategy in the game. The reason I'm doing this is so we can get our arcane up a lot higher, you know? Like a lot more arcane. There we go. A lot more arcane. So we can... so arcane increases your chance of rare item discovery. And we need rare items right now in the game. So I'm just doing this. We have about 4 levels. What I'll do off screen is I'll literally stock up on bold marks, as you can see right there, bold blood hunter marks right next to me. You can hold up to 99 of them, and I'll just use 99 of them to get this money, so we can have like a good build, so we don't struggle with some of the DLC bosses. Specifically, a certain DLC boss we will need to do to get our weapon that we've agreed on for this build. Gonna be tiring, but whatever. Ugh. Just gotta wait. There we go. Yeah, it's just more fun. It's more consistent and fun that way, you know? It's way more consistent and fun. Vanilla's good. Do you normally just do 5e? I don't really remember that. If you told me or not. Lunatic Kingdom. Renegade of the Lunatic Kingdom. That's what I'll name it. Renegade of the Lunatic Kingdom. I was trying to think of a name for a weapon in RLcraft that I've been playing through, because I'm going to have a living scythe weapon. And I finally found it. Renegade of the Lunatic Kingdom. That's so good. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Because unfortunately I am somewhat constrained right now, right? I am somewhat constrained right now. I'll tell you what, Drake. I've got something in mind. One is just texting me. Hold on, what the hell? Okay. I've got something in mind specifically for you, because you've done a lot to support me in my career. I'll do something for you. Once all these campaigns are over and everything is done, I think I have a specific campaign in mind that's easy for both of us, because most people consider that boring. You ever heard of Kane? I know, and I do want to do this, but the thing is, I've got a schedule going right now, and once that schedule is over, I still need to produce some D&D content on the channel, because that's what I want to do for the channel as a whole, right? But once my hero is over, I'll be dropping that day entirely, so I think I've got something. I think I've got something. I remember Bleach, but doing Bleach again honestly gives me nightmares. As in, that is a nightmare. We could always do that in the future. It's not like I'll ever stop. But I want an easier campaign. Bleach is one of the hardest campaigns, probably in my entire collection to DM. But after doing this for 42 hours for the last 3 years, I think I got an easier campaign with a non-complex system that can be very interesting. Have you ever heard of Kane? It could be very good. The last campaign I ever made before I'm taking my break was actually a Kane campaign. It's pretty good. You might like it. You might like it. It's very Call of Cthulhu-esque with a more Jujutsu Kaisen kind of feel. I don't know if you like Jujutsu Kaisen or not, but that's what it's like. It's like very Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen-esque. And it has a very simple system as well. There we go. We'll do until we get another interval of the 5th. Or the 7th. It's gonna take a while. Pain is pretty cool. Pain is very nice. It's very JJK-esque. Has some like weird fucking shit in it. Yeah, but like, it's a common sight, especially in like media. I don't think it's because players don't get to do it a whole lot, right? I think it's because it's a common sight in media, so people don't really want to do it. They want to do something else. Because it's a common sight you see in media, so it makes sense why people would want to do something completely different. Oh boy, this is taking a while. The lowest we need, I mean, our arcane is going to be where most of our damage is coming from, keep in mind. Oh, what's wrong? Are you okay? Did you eat your treats? Yeah, he did. I've been giving him treats, and the jar has noticeably dipped recently. Alright. I have had one guy play as a werebear. He rolled it in his backstory. It's a backstory roll on the chart I had you do, remember? There we go. Let's go to 55. We'll bring our this up. So now we should have really good drop rate. Yeah, discovery rate 200. 200. That's a pretty good. Plus 21 is not bad for a low scaling arcane weapon. I have seen the Grim Hollow. Yes. I think we actually do a reasonable amount more damage. Wow, 2. Are we gonna get double drops? That might be what'll happen. We might just get a shitload of double drops. Yeah, that's what's about to happen, ain't it? All the transformations in it. Does not know that. I haven't read it all. That's what's about to happen, isn't it? Hup. Wow. Also, you notice there, arcane increases your physical defense, and that's what just happened right there. Our physical defense is so high that we don't take a whole lot of damage. There we go. Ooh. Wow, yeah, we have a lot more physical defense. Keep in mind, that punch before would have one-shot me and I don't even have more health. There we go. Yeah, we're just getting a lot of double drops. Holy shit, we got so many double drops. Getting another class for free. I mean, sometimes. It is a nice power boost. Pebble. This is the outside world. Dog. Madman's knowledge, madman's knowledge, madman's knowledge. And then here is this. There it is, yep. That's a really good set. So this gives us the iron helm, which is really nice. As well as the blackguard armor set, which is a very good armor set. This iron helm is actually what we'll be using. And before that, right, like, maybe they're just imagining a character that's a bit different. I don't really know. Hard to say. There's a fucking thing right there. I'm wondering if that's swarming toward them. You can see me occasionally doing a different attack when I dodge. That's the shorter version of the attack. So when my dodge doesn't go that far, it does that instead. Well, that's unfortunate. I find celestial creatures are usually quite dangerous. There's a twin bloodstone shard. Ah! Yes, here's another good example of a weapon we'll be using. I just sat down. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. This. It scales pretty well with Arcane. It actually does more scaling with Arcane, and it's a stun baton. As you can see. Oh, what are you doing? Blood vials, very nice. Whoops. 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 That dog kept getting on me. But as you can see, we're taking far less damage now, especially with this armor. Now the helmet that I'm wearing, you can see it's like a massive great helm. Right there. That is very good. There's a different variant of this helmet, which gives a little bit less protection. But as you can see, occasionally I won't get interrupted in my attacks when I'm, like, attacking myself. That's because of the helmet and the armor. It just means more true difficulty. They love it when you use different things from different books. The same thing over and over again can get kind of irritating. There we go. That leads back to where we were. There's another. That's 3 now. Correct? 2. That's 2 now. Twin bloodstone shards. Sure, I'd love to. Go ahead. Let me just do this real quick. Bloodborne. Oh no, I do a good bit more damage. Once again, we're getting double drops instead of the actual drops we want. Oh. Oathbreaker Paladin. I've always thought about playing Oathbreaker. It seems fun. I was wondering if you have to roll through that. Ah, hello. Yeah, you're not gonna do too much damage to me, even with your most powerful attack. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I can be pretty good. I don't think it's quite OP. The cleric has a lot of good options in general, really. There we go. Good night, sir. That's a rare drop from him. Another double drop. Damn. What the fuck is going on? I would normally be happy if it weren't so sad. Oh yeah, that's right. Probably use these now. Since it's now nighttime. Can we do the thing yet? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Hello, doll.
Welcome home, good hunter. I'm what?
He's based off of a different person. We can just level up. Our physical defense is comically high now.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
It is good, but it's very forward focused as a cleric. He's either doing damage or healing. Although it's channel divinity. Channel divinity? Yes, channel divinity is pretty good. My question is, if we go to the Cathedral Ward, can we do the thing yet? Maybe. Ah, yes we can. Okay. Hello, miss.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad. And he's my mark. Don't go near the tomb below.
Alrighty.
Don't go back.
So we'll see this guy. There's a couple more around the place. He's not the only one. Hello, sir. Remember that corpse that would kill us before?
Curse their fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
There we go. Here we are. We are not ready for this, by the way. But this is the first and probably the worst of the nightmares. Welcome, Draco, to the Nightmare Realm. This is a particularly nasty one, as you can soon tell. There is beast and monster plenty. And bosses everywhere. That is very difficult to hit. I'm trying to hit the visceral on him, but it's a very quick timing. Filled with today? Liquor. Ah, there it is. Liquor. This is a basic enemy, by the way. Oh, I thought he got me stuck. Specifically? Why? They drop a lot of blood vials. Old hunter's gloves are around this area. The old hunter's set is around this area, I should say. Yep. Yep. He hurts. I don't understand how that's not a fucking pop. Hello! Japanese plum wine is my personal favorite. Oh, fuck a duck. These guys are hard. But we're not here to mope around, we're here for a specific reason. This is the DLC, and the first of the nightmares. Where hunters hunt an endless supply of beasts forever. What was my most out there character? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Characters I've created have been so many. There've been like so fucking many. Ah, there's a hunter coming too. Oh, there's two of them. This guy is a boom hammer. I thought he would rush me. Oh, well, that's one down. Didn't quite hit this guy. He's got a little bit too much range. Madman's Knowledge, Blood Vial. Oh, you accept summons from my... No, I do not. Oh, didn't look at my chat there. It's a very stressful area, as you can see by the damage. Not quite, it's a little bit after that. Oh, the Redemption Paladin is very good. Not quite, nope. I also don't have any fucking bullets left. Let's get this started then. Ooh, he has a good turn radius. Damn, there we go. Whew. Tempering Damp Blood Gem. Now that is some good shit. Oh. Hello. Hunting dogs. So he has a unique gun. As you can see, it's like a rifle that fires a big wad of bullets. He also has what is basically our weapon. Except he lost the stick. Ah. Yeah, there's a beast behind me. Ooh, he fucking owned me there. Oh my god, there's another bot. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Fuck! There. These guys don't die, by the way. They just go to a different part of this horrid place. Forever. A never-ending nightmare. By the way, this DLC is like the size of the main game. Hold on, let me get rid of this bot. This DLC is about the size of the main game. They are rushing to kill more beasts. That one in particular. Now this is a big boy. He is a fucking scary boy too. His range on his attacks is a little bit insane. And he has a lot of hit points, as you could see. There's only one good way to deal with him. You can see it's heavy, fully charged heavy attacks. Give me a moment. We're gonna have to walk him back down the stairs. So he will start shooting projectiles now. They spawn from the ground below him. Whoop. Also, as you can see, his attacks have a little bit more reach. And he has some new ones. No, this is not a boss. This is just a basic enemy. There's an area where there's like 40 of these guys. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Very fast like this. Give me a moment, I see their message. Oh. What? He hit me with his dong. But don't click that. Don't click that. Uh-oh. Yep, that's about what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, let's just go down here and open this gate then. Ah, of course, the crows. Okay. Oh, yes. The reason they're cowering like that is they're basically trained to fear hunters because they are trapped in here just as well as they are. He was a city executioner and he slowly began to enjoy his job. Should stay dead. Oh, what a creepy guy. There's a thing over here. I don't know what it is though. Ah, blood vials. That'll help. Yeah. That, by the way, that's just his ding-dong damage. Damn it! That's just his ding-dong damage right there, what we got hit by. Oh, game is almost over. Didn't realize. Oh. Okay. But fighting him is not what we came here for. We came here for a different reason. Sidestep that real quick. Here we go. Old hunter garb. The character is abandoned by the party. You have them? Nah, no, but you just killed the dude who has them. Huh, that does only a little bit of damage. There's Lawrence. I was just making sure Lawrence was in here. That's Lawrence. I actually did damage to him. Shall we continue? Oh, did not have enough stamina to get through that. This hunter is just repeatedly shooting this fucking beast. Oops. Get him, kill him. Damn. Yeah, it's... We're getting another party. Oh. For me, it would probably be... So... One of the first campaigns I ever played after a while was a steampunk campaign. It was like biotech steampunk kind of stuff. And there's like random abilities and powers you can roll in it, and I ended up rolling one that was pretty cool. So my ability... So, you can like roll it, like, everyone rolls a random ability that is assigned to them, right? Everybody. My ability in particular was when a creature, when a punk creature, which was like the monsters in the world, or a person with an ability dies in front of me, I can use my reaction, and only my reaction, to absorb their ability and be able to use it as mine. There was a limit on how many I could store, and I'd have to give certain ones up after a while if I wanted to have like space for more of them. It was pretty cool. And the character went on for a while. It's not too crazy because, well, yeah, I can absorb abilities and they can do a lot of crazy stuff. My like action economy was basically fucked from the get-go. Like from the start of the campaign, my action economy was crazy bad. Oh, how the fuck? Oh, he just slipped it by that. So, basically, I'll tell you the full story. I had a character named Quinn, right? Quinn Kingsley. Oh god, I'm trapped. Wow, that ball just saved me. Can't believe I was out of the way of that. I was getting gang banged in a corner, and then luckily enough that ball just so happens to come out of nowhere and save my ass. So basically, I was playing as a character named Quinn, and he was a physical build, right? And in this world, there are 3 different types of abilities. There is theme tech is basically there is physical powered, so like your body itself is powering your cybernetics. There's like enhancement powers, which is where your body can enhance cybernetics you have, and then there's bio powers, which are like your body itself without the need for any sort of enhancements doing something, which are illegal in Sprout, funnily enough. Like, you couldn't have them. And people are just kind of born with bio powers instead of the normal one. Instead of the normal two, which are given to you by, like, super powerful cybernetics. I played, keep in mind, well, I had been DMing for multiple years up until that point. God damn, that fucking second attack has weird timing. No, not quite. I was just in the tail end of it. There we go. Oh, tampering blood gem. Yeah, the blood gems are going to be a little bit crazy here, I guess. Keep in mind, these are tier 5 we're picking up because we're in the DLC super early, but I just know how to fight the DLC monsters, so I'm doing it. But yeah, so Quinn was kind of a little bit crazy. It was a physical build and with a bio power that let him absorb any other ability and use it as his own. Luckily enough, bio abilities, like the biological type abilities, use your constitution modifier instead of any of your mental stats to power itself, basically. So I could use my con, and I was a physical build as well. I had a massive greatsword. It was actually an oversized greatsword, funnily enough. Whoa! That hammer hurts, by the way. If he hits us with that, it might just be a one-shot. Should never turn your back on a hunter. Blood vials. But basically, that was Quinn's thing. He was a real big guy. He would hurt people with a big longsword, and he was very inquisitive because his intelligence was also pretty high, because I rolled pretty good on my stats, but my wisdom and my charisma were pretty low, right? And you had something called Steam points, and Steam points were like your ability points you could use. Huh? Yes, I will in fact fist you, if you turn your back on me. I will in fact do that. So my ability points were dictated by my con, so I had a lot of ability points. It was a really good character setup. It was a good setup for a character. The issue came in where my ability, what it looked like, was it was a hand. It was a mouth on my hand. So it was somewhat hard to like hide, because it's pretty obvious, right? It's a mouth hand or hand mouth. And what would happen is when someone died, the mouth would open up and suck their ability into it. It had a secondary function where it would pull any entity my size or lower. So anything I could carry of my side, yeah, that's what I did. I used gloves, but it would pull any entity my size or lower 30 feet towards me. And keep in mind, this was a reaction move, so I can just pull people 30 feet towards me as a reaction. So, I picked Tunnel Fighter, and for most of the campaign, I'd get little abilities, like the ability to summon like a giant worm that destroys an area, or like the ability to set like my weapon on fire for extra damage. I'd get like little tiny powerful abilities, because the thing is, the abilities, the stronger the opponent, the stronger the ability I would get, because the more you level up, the stronger your ability gets. So I would go through that shit. So at first, you know, it was like some little abilities that gave me little buffs here and there, but were honestly pretty powerful. Oh, hello. Oh, you're using, I think that's the... I don't know which one that is. I forget which one this is. Ooh. Yeah, that attack is deceptive. There we go. So, ooh, striking damp blood gem. So that's how it would go. That's how we went for the campaign for a while. I was the DPS tank. And everybody else had their own, like, unique abilities. And I'm gonna be honest with you, despite my ability being crazy powerful, I was kind of struggling. For a while there in the campaign, I was on the fucking struggle bus, because it was... Ah, Beast Cutter, there it is. If you can't tell, they're actually saying things. Although I wouldn't blame you if you couldn't understand them. Come on, I know you want to do it. Can't trick me. I invented that trick. Oh, though you can just blow through my attacks. Funny enough, the armor I'm wearing did allow me to actually attack through that as well. Yeah, if he has his hammer's engine running, it's almost a one-shot. Not quite, not quite. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what happened, because a lot of the abilities I got were like, you do this spell, and it's your main action. And because I was a oversized weapon build, I wanted to use my main action to fucking attack. Oh. I wanted to use my main action to actually fucking attack with, you know? That is a usable item. Here we go. I tend to be like device. Yes. So that's how it went for a while. And it was good. Quinn was pretty good. But then we got into a really bad fight. So I think it was session 5, right? Session 5, we learned about a punk spirit, or a steam spirit, one or the other, who was causing... Oh no, Bloodborne. Indeed. They can actually do a lot of damage to him. I'll be taking this. God damn. But, yeah, hey, David, how you doing? I'm just talking about stuff. I want to kill this guy. I really fucking do. But I don't know if I can. I mean, I'll try. I'm in the DLC really fucking early. Damn, that bell, man. Those range extensions he gets are a little bit crazy. Keep in mind, the only reason he killed me right there is because of his range extensions. A little bit crazy. I'm in the DLC area at lower than level 90. So... mostly because I just want the weapons. I really want the weapons, really badly. We did actually end up getting one. We got the Beast Cutter, which is like a club weapon. So you transform it. And it becomes, it's basically Renji's weapon. It has good range, but the weapon attacks are just so slow. Indeed. Yes, and you are bad at spelling, David. Clearly. Now then. Yeah, so... I was just telling them about, the campaign... Well, the first campaign I ever actually fully played through. Normally I can try and bait him into that. Wake up! I would prefer it to get out of this fucking nightmare, but we still need to get the boom hammer. I'm just trying to remember where to go to get it. I think you gotta go to the super cursed area, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I gotta go up and around here. Here? No. Ah, get off me, fuckers. I'm trying to go around you. I forget where you get the boom hammer from. I think it might be over here. No. Not sure where to go. It's been a while since I played the DLC. Keep in mind, I never played through it fully. Maybe it's the other way around. Ah, that's right. Noah? Oh. He died. He died. You sure you didn't meet the cheese wizard? I fucking hate that shit so much. Cheese wizardry. Fucking cheese mancy. Ready to get some cheese mancy? I think it's... Is it just down the other way? No. Oh, you followed me in here. Oh. The fucking rock troll. I remember the one you're fucking talking about. Yeah, him. He's not smart. It is funny, though. There's another item right there. There it is, the old hunter boots. I honestly think these items aren't super good. Yeah, they're very resistant against elemental damage attacks. Smurt. Oh, they don't count as a piece. What? Are you kidding me? There's no point while he's in the air there. Come on. I'll go for a little bit longer. Because I did start a little bit early. A little bit late, sorry. But yeah, so... Oh, tamping blood. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Hunter's Grave. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're going to go back to the Hunter's Grave. We need one of those. The phantasm shells and such. We need one of those. See, Arcane gives you more damage with the Arcana weapons. I don't know. That's a good name for a rock troll. Not quite, unfortunately. We do got some massive blood gems, though. Oh, yeah. Radial reduces stamina cost. Increases arcane scaling. This was just a sharp tempered blood gem. A tempering blood gem. Another tempering one's really good. I will probably tonight, yes. I will probably do that tonight. Probably here in a second. Because I'm looking for a stronghold specifically. Yeah, we can buy the beast cutter now. Okay, we did a lot today. I'm happy with it. So, thank you everyone so much for coming. David, very well. Thank you everyone so much for coming, and I will see you all later. My fucking ass is getting numb. Goodbye.